Hey guys, it's me. I say that every time. Like, who else would it be? It's my channel. I had somebody ask me things that the doctor asks you to do, and if you don't do them, what can happen? So, with gastric surgery, whether it's the sleeve or it's the bypass, like I had the bypass, they have, you have to take your vitamins and your minerals, and you have to take some medication that they give you from now on for the rest of your life. So every day I have to take 2 multivitamins and a B12. Every morning I have to take 3 calcium pills a day, and I have to take an acid pill, and or a pill for my stomach acid, not an acid pill. Frig, they're not giving you drugs in there. But God, I'm such an idiot. And what else? Oh, and then I'll have to start taking iron soon. And I'll have to start taking I think it's just an iron pill that I'll have to start taking soon. I'll have to double check that. But yeah, so if you don't take your vitamins and you don't take your mineral supplements, you can get sick, because your body doesn't absorb those vitamins and minerals anymore like it used to, because everything is smaller now. You're not eating as much food in order to get the amount that you need. So things can happen, like, you can get tired a lot, you can lose your hair, your bones can weaken because you're not getting enough calcium and vitamin D. Yeah, you can get tired, you can have difficulty walking, just because your body isn't getting what it's supposed to be getting. So basically it's kind of like it's malnourished in a sense. So yeah, so I take 2 multivitamins in the morning. They're chewable right now. And I'll have to I bought prenatal vitamins, because they have a whole bunch of things in them as well, and they have like vitamins, minerals, and they've got iron in them. So when I do have to start taking the iron as well, I can start taking the prenatal vitamin. What else? There's a lot of things. So in the first 4 to 6 weeks, you have to do chewables. So I have a B12 that dissolves under my tongue, and I have, like I said, the 2 multivitamins, and I get the 3 calcium pills with vitamin D in them 3 times a day. Now, when you take your 2 multivitamins, you take those in the morning, and you take your B12 in the morning. You don't start taking your calcium pills until you take one at lunchtime, one at snack, and one at dinner time. Now, this is because if you take them together, they cancel themselves out. So you're not getting any nutrients from any of them. It's weird, but yeah, they don't. You don't. One will they cancel out each other, so they just don't absorb into your body very well. You have to make sure you get all your water in. So in the different stages, there's certain amounts of water that they want you to get in. So like when you've done surgery, the little plastic medicine cups, you can have half of that, half a medicine cup, and then the next day you can start having a full medicine cup, and then after that you have to start drinking 2 to 4 glasses of water a day. You have to get that in you, because if you don't, then you get dehydrated, and that's not good either. You get weak, and you just, yeah, it's not good. It's not good at all. I'm sure people have been dehydrated before. I'm just looking in my manual as well so I can give you some more information than what's coming off the top of my head. So with the dehydration, one more page, I think. Is that? Sorry, guys. Dehydration. So yeah, so you have to get your water in. Because and it's difficult to get that amount of water in because your stomach is so small now. Like whether you're doing the gastric sleeve where they cut your stomach in the size of a banana, or they do what I've done, and then your stomach is big enough to only get 1 to 2 tablespoons of food in your stomach. So you have to try, and so that's why they say when you go to eat something, you drink 30 minutes before you go to eat, because then you have some room in there for your food when you go to eat. Your eating should take you about 30 to 40 minutes when you take small bites and you chew. And then after you're done eating, you have to wait 30 minutes before you can drink again so that things can digest. What else? You have to drink more if you're exercising and you're sweating and that type of thing. You could end up with food intolerances as well. With this surgery, it's mostly to, the bad foods that you shouldn't be eating. Like, the fried foods and the candies and the chocolates and the sugary stuff. But it also can be towards carbs like rice and proteins and red meats and chickens and milk. You can also have intolerances to milk, and in that case then you just have to switch everything to lactose. Meats, sometimes they are hard to digest because even though you chew them so well, they can be hard. What else? A diarrhea can also happen. That can be part of dumping syndrome, which is not good to have either. But that's because it says, I've never had dumping syndrome and I don't want dumping syndrome. I'm very scared of getting dumping syndrome. And dumping syndrome is when the food moves too quickly through your stomach pouch and into the small intestine. So when that happens, you get a fast heartbeat, you get stomach cramping and pain, you can get explosive diarrhea, you can get nausea, upset stomach, dizziness, cold sweats, flushing, sweats. It's not a good scene. And there's a lot of foods that can cause that, but it's mostly like crap foods that you shouldn't be eating anyways. Shouldn't be drinking either. They also want you, this diet is very dairy and protein based. So they want you to I have to take in 60 to 80 grams of protein a day. So I have 2 protein shakes a day, and each one has 30 grams in it. So I have one in the morning and I try to do one in the afternoon. If not, it's my snack at night. Too much protein though can cause you to be constipated. And that's also one of the issues when you have too much protein. And that's not good either. Being constipated isn't fun. But they tell you to have like high fibered foods, so like bran or more fruits and vegetables, legumes, whole grain breads, that type of thing. So you always have to make sure you get in your fiber as well. Like, you've got to try to balance everything out and make sure you get your amounts that you need. But yeah, there's also, you can also get reactive hypoglycemia as well, which is like low blood sugar. Even if you don't have diabetes, it can happen to you. Again, you know, you just have to make sure you eat your meals on time, you eat balanced meals, you avoid sugar and like high sugar foods. You, in the first 6 months, you can't have alcohol because it can create ulcers. Yeah. There's also, ooh, gas is fun. Gas hurts a lot. I've had gas a few times, and you can't burp and toot as freely as what you used to be able to. At least I find it anyways. I find that you've got to like help it up and help it out. No, I know it's TMI, but that's also something that can happen. You have to make sure you eat slowly. No straws when you're drinking, no carbonation in your drinks, no gum because that just pushes air into your stomach. Eat your protein with a carbohydrate, and you can use over-the-counter products, but you have to talk to like the pharmacist and stuff. That's another main thing too. If you go to take anything over the counter, you always have to talk to the pharmacist first before you do that, because there's a lot of things that you can't take from, like I said, your body just doesn't absorb it the way that it used to. You know, like even like birth control pills, like you can't do the birth control pill anymore because your body won't absorb it like it used to. What else? So you have your breakfast, lunch, dinner, and you can have 2 snacks. You have to get your water in, get your protein. It's a big one. But yeah, I hope that helps some stuff. I think hair loss, like I said, can happen, but that's only if, you know, you don't get your vitamins and your minerals in and your proteins and all that stuff. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything else that you want to know. I know I was all over in this video. It's not really that great, but it's what I know and what I can find out of this book that I have. I went and I bought myself one of those medication, I think they're called dosettes, so that I can put all my meds in them for when I have to go back to work. I can bring them with me, like my calcium pills, because I can't take them in the morning. But yeah. Anything else you'd like to know, just let me know. I start new foods on Saturday, so that'll be fun. I'll let you guys know what's going on with that and how I'm making with that. I'm excited to start new foods. But yeah, all right, you guys have a good day. Bye.